So what actually happens when you put your hard-earned money into the most talked about investments? I tested it. $1,000 each into 5 different investment types: index funds, crypto, REITs, individual stocks, and high-yield savings accounts. 6 months later, the results shocked me. Some investments crashed harder than the crypto winter of 2022. Others pulled off a comeback story better than Apple's iPhone sales in the 2000s. And I'm sharing all the real numbers, real gains, real losses, no filters, no BS. Whether you're saving up for your kid's college fund, a Tesla Model 3, or just trying to stretch your paycheck in cities like Dallas, Atlanta, or even New York, this is what your money could be doing while you sleep. Let's break it all down. First, I dropped $1,000 into an index fund tracking the S&P 500, specifically through Vanguard's VOO ETF. Why? Because Warren Buffett swears by index funds, and they've historically returned around 7 to 10% annually. Over the past 6 months, especially with tech giants like Nvidia and Microsoft booming in early 2025, my index fund actually returned 4.8%. Not life-changing, but hey, that's a solid Starbucks run every month covered by passive growth. Next up, crypto. I split my $1,000 between Bitcoin and Solana. Crypto is basically that friend who says, "Trust me, bro." And sometimes they're right. Sometimes you lose your wallet. Bitcoin's slight rebound after the 2024 halving event gave me a 7% return, but Solana tanked 15% after that SEC announcement in March 2025. Crypto remains the Wild West. High risk, high anxiety. Real estate investment trusts, or REITs, were my third play. I chose O Realty, Realty Income, the monthly dividend company. With interest rates finally cooling down post-2024 hikes, REITs started breathing again. I earned about 3.2% growth plus $15 in dividends. Not massive, but it beat letting cash rot in my wallet. For my individual stock pick, I went with Delta Airlines, DAL. Why? People are flying everywhere again. Concerts, conferences. Taylor Swift's Eras Tour Global kicked off in early 2025, boosting travel demand. Delta surprised me with a 12% gain in just 6 months, partly thanks to lower jet fuel prices and insane travel demand post-pandemic. Finally, the so-called SAFE option, a high-yield savings account with Ali Bank offering 4.25% APY. This made me around $21 in interest. Not exciting, but no sweat, no risk. Perfect for emergency funds or short-term savings when you're just trying to stay afloat in cities where rent eats half your paycheck. Here's how my $5,000 stacked up after 6 months. Index fund, price 4.8%, crypto, mixed. Bitcoin up 7%, Solana down 15%, REITs, post 3.2% plus dividends. Individual stock, Palace 12% high yield savings, Pi 4.25% annualized. Some wins, some losses. But the real takeaway, diversification saved me. If you're living paycheck to paycheck in the US, especially in major cities like Chicago, Houston, or Los Angeles, this experiment shows that small, consistent investments can still grow without needing to chase the next GameStop or Dogecoin hype. And if you're watching this from outside the US, whether you're in Lagos, London, or Sao Paulo, the principles still apply. Index funds, diversified portfolios, real estate exposure, and even crypto are global opportunities now. Please like this video if you've learned something new. Also, be sure to subscribe to this channel to get more exciting content like this.